It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Well, for Minnesota, they want to come out of the gate strong tonight. We've heard them.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Irvin out there with Parker, and it's Duncan, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Parker outside, knocked loose. The three from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Garnett, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Garnett. Here's Parker. Duncan high post over Garnett. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Now here's Leonard following the miss by Kevin Love. And it goes down 2 points. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Now here's Gervin out left of the wing. Poked loose. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Parker in the corner. Love grabs the board.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see them. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily, he bricked the mid-range.
On defense, Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
And Garnett, that's good.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, I love his will, his take-charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Here's Parker, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. And finished off by Robinson.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Here's Garnett. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Gervin against Wiggins. Gervin passes to Parker. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 5 points so far.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Here's Robinson.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
That's not a Petty or a Manny, folks. That's a facial. That's up right there. This guy is always bringing the noise.
Is there anybody, Greg, in the game that enjoys attacking the basket more?
Only him.
Yeah. Here's Parker, following the basket by Kevin Love. Duncan with the bucket.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
But when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop him.
Now here's Wiggins. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here is Elliott, guarded by Serbiak. The steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Towns, the pass to Brandon. Towns with it. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one? San Antonio trailing here. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Al Jefferson. And it's Ryder in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Jefferson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jefferson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Spurs trail by 4. Inside, here's Gilmore. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Aldridge against Towns. Over Aldridge. And he overshot that one, missing. Ginobili outside. Again, the miss by Ginobili. And the Timberwolves with possession. Towns with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Another miss by Towns. And the Spurs with possession here. Trailing by 2. And the rejection by Towns. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The pass to Sprewell. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. Pass to Bowen. Deflects the pass. Here's Sprewell, and he lays it straight in. Sprewell's got his second bucket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. And Jefferson sends it back. And he gets it back. It's good on the putback. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Johnson outside. Aldridge against Jefferson. Lets it go from 11, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Pass to Sprewell. And he dunks it down.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I also like the adjustments that they've made. Each time they're defended a little bit differently. They seem to have the answer for it.
And the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Parker kicks to Rodman. Green with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Rubio. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against San Antonio. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan, he's checked in for Rodman. And Gervin subbed in for Green. Both free throws good from Rubio.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the dish to Robinson. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Sprewell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sprewell's got 11 points.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. They get it back. And the basket by Rubio.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Right, you're down by double digits. You have to play with maximum intensity just to have a chance to come back. Not seeing it here.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Leonard kicks to Parker over Rubio. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Parker. That one's not going to go. And so it's Minnesota feeling good about their 17-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And that's it for now as the second half.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. And as we Spurs trail by 17. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Robinson. And it's Gervin in at the shooting guard position. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Here's Sprewell, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
San Antonio with the ball. 17-point game. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Leonard. That one good for 2. Sprewell's got 17.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the middle, Kevin Garnett with the steal. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Snatched up. Love with the bucket. Love's got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
To the inside, Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Sprewell. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Elliott's checked in for San Antonio. For Minnesota, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Gervin. Here's Duncan. And just miss after miss right now.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 8 points for Kevin Garnett.
They are just killing them on the interior. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Gervin on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's a screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Minnesota calls timeout. .146 left to play in the third. Here's Sprewell. Rodman covering. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for Kevin Garnett.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. .125 left to play here in the third. Wiggins against Ginobili. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Here's Parker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot's good by Gilmore.
Yeah, not a good idea to leave him alone. He'll make you pay for that mid-range.
Here's Sprewell. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. .58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the free throw, no good. Down low. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Garnett. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Knocked loose. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Towns. For San Antonio, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Here's Sprewell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Bowen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter. Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They get a hand on it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ball going up court. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
They get it back. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Casal can't hit that one. And so it's Minnesota riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Minnesota leading by 23. They've got Jefferson. Cassell is out there with Leitner. And it's Sprewell in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that one's good, Leitner.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Sprewell. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Parker kicks to Green. Tipped away. Outside Aldridge. Passes it to Bowen. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Johnson, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Cassell, the pass to Ryder. Here's Sprewell. Unable to get that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Bowen. And it's Leitner with the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Jefferson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Down low. Outside Leonard. Inside. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Leonard. Leonard's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Sprewell, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Avery Johnson. And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Green kicks to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him. Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And both free throws good for Elliott. 1:42 left to play here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. There's the pass to Sprewell. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Sprewell's got 35 in the game.
He got just enough separation to let that one fly. So comfortable from long range.
And he banks in the layup.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Ginobili. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Ginobili's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And stolen by Aldridge. Here is Elliott. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Sprewell. Rebounded by Elliott.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Here's Sprewell. Here's Leitner. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Tries to save it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Sprewell, that's good.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.